Hey, ever wonder what it takes to build an entire website from scratch? Both the front end that you see and the back end that powers it? Welcome to the world of full-stack web development, the ultimate skill of the digital age. In this video, we want to unlock the mysteries behind becoming a full-stack developer, explore why it's one of the most sought-after roles in the tech industry today, and show you how you can get started even if you're a complete beginner. Hi everyone, I'm Nikki, a recent AI graduate with hands-on experience in software engineering and web development. Today, in collaboration with StartSteps, we're diving into full-stack web development. Let's go! What is full-stack web development? Before we dive into the world of full-stack web development, let's take a moment to understand the basics of a website. At its core, a website has two main parts, a front end and a back end. Think of the front end as the face of the website. Everything you can see and interact with. It's like the decoration and frosting on a cake. Now, the backend is the hidden hero. It's the cake underneath the frosting, the backbone that supports the whole operation, hidden but essential. This is where the code runs quietly in the background, processing data, managing the database, and making sure everything on the front end works as it should. When someone can handle both of these aspects, the front end and the back end, they're what we call a full-stack developer. You make the cake, and you make it look beautiful. So how does it work? Consider a retail website like Amazon, where you can browse items, add them to your cart, and make purchases. The front end lets you browse through all the products and lets you see all those eye-catching product images. Now, imagine you click Add to Cart for a new pair of headphones. The button you see is part of the front end, and when you click it, it sends a signal to the back end, which then springs into action. The back end then sends a signal to the front end to ensure that the front end then reflects this change by showing the item in your cart. This seamless interaction between adding an item and seeing it in your cart relies on both front-end and back-end development working together perfectly. Now, let's look at why full-stack developers are so in demand. Let's paint a picture. The digital world grows with around 250,000 websites every day, which means 175 websites are created every minute. Each of them serves a unique purpose, from online stores to digital platforms and healthcare portals. Behind them is a team of developers, often including skilled full-stack developers who make it all happen. So what makes full-stack developers so attractive? Full-stack developers have a broad skill set that covers the entire development process. They not only make a website look good, but also ensure it functions flawlessly. In Germany, this value is recognized. The average salary for a full-stack developer, according to Glassdoor, is around 60,000 euros a year. Now that we've covered the basics of full-stack development and its importance, let's delve into the day-to-day life of a full-stack developer. In a typical week, a full-stack developer spends quite a lot of time coding, either for the front end, the back end, or both, depending on your role in the project, but also spends time debugging. No code is perfect. So testing your code for bugs and functionality is an important part of being a developer. As a junior developer, you will probably have regular sessions with a mentor to review your code and discuss progress. Companies also often give time for junior developers to learn new skills through online courses, workshops, or small projects. But not only junior developers spend time learning new skills. The tech field evolves rapidly, so many developers try to stay up to date with the latest frameworks, technologies, and best practices. Many development teams use something called Agile development to manage their projects. Let's dive a little deeper into what Agile development actually is. Agile development breaks the projects down into phases, also called sprints. These sprints typically last between 1 and 4 weeks. Each sprint consists of a couple of steps. First, the goal of the sprint is decided. What exactly will be built? Then the code is developed and tested, making sure everything works as intended. After everything works, the project is deployed for real-world use, while in the meantime gathering feedback and reviewing with your team what to refine in the next sprint. The Agile method is iterative. It repeats these steps, refining and improving with each sprint, making it a dynamic and teamwork-focused approach. Let's dive a little deeper into what you will actually learn as a full-stack developer. You will master several front-end and back-end programming languages, and you will be able to work as a full-stack developer, front-end developer, or back-end developer. On the front end, where it's all about what you see and interact with, the programming languages HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are used. HTML lays the foundation, CSS makes it visually appealing, and JavaScript adds interactivity, like the ability to click a button and see something new without refreshing the page. On the back end, languages such as Java and Python are used, which work alongside systems that manage data, like databases, ensuring that when you make a purchase on a website, it's processed correctly. You will also learn how to manage these databases with SQL, making sure that data can be stored, retrieved, and manipulate it. You will become familiar with Git, a system that helps with version control of the code when collaborating with other developers. Good developers often have good problem-solving skills, are good at communicating with their team, and they're open to learn new technologies as the tech field is ever evolving. All right, that's a wrap on our full-stack web development journey. Hopefully you'll have a fuller understanding of what full-stack web development is, why it's so in demand, and what skills you'll learn. If you're not sure which field of tech is for you, or you just want to dive deeper into full-stack development, I really recommend you grab StartSteps Tech Career Guide. It's completely free, just check the description down below for the link. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more guides, and see you next time.